Hi guys, welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm making salsa verde shrimp and rice. Alright, I'm starting on a large skillet I preheated. I'm going to add a little bit of olive oil in here. Probably about 2 or 3 tablespoons. Just get that a swirl to get that spread out. Now I have 1 small onion and 1 poblano pepper I diced up. I'm going to get this in and I'm going to saute this for about 5 minutes. So the onion and the pepper start to soften up. I'm going to turn my heat up just a little bit. Alright, now that my pepper and onion sauteed for a few minutes, it's starting to soften up, I'm going to add in the equivalent of 2 cloves of garlic. I'm using the pre-diced stuff. And I'm going to stir that in for a minute. Now if you use fresh garlic, it's going to have to saute in a little bit longer, but the pre-diced is already soaked in a water or oil solution, so it's softened up. Alright, I'm going to add in a cup of white rice. This is raw rice. I'm going to eyeball it. And I'm going to stir that around in there for a minute and let it get toasted just for a minute. Alright, now I have a 7-ounce can of Salsa Verde. This calls for 4 ounces, but I'm just going to put all 7 in so it don't go to waste. I'm going to stir that around into the rice. And I'm going to add in 2 cups of vegetable broth. This is a 4-cup container, so I'm going to eyeball it. I'm going to put in roughly half of it. And if you're uncomfortable with eyeballing, feel free to measure in a measuring cup. I'm going to give that a stir. And I'm going to add in a little bit of salt and pepper. About a half a teaspoon of pepper. And about a teaspoon of salt. I'm going to put a lid on this. I'm going to bring this up to a gentle boil, and I'm going to simmer it for 12 minutes. I'll go in and stir it maybe once, but you don't want to play with it too much. You want to keep that moisture in there. Alright, now that this cooked for 12 minutes, I have roughly about a pound of shrimp here, a little bit over. I season with some cumin, salt, and pepper. I'm going to get that down into the dish, and I'm going to stir that in. And I'm going to add in just a little more vegetable broth because my rice was really thirsty today. Let me get a shot of that. I'm add in about a half a cup. Stir that in. Alright, I'm going to cover this up and I'm going to let it go for 5 more minutes on medium-low heat. Alright, this is done. I wound up letting it go for 7 minutes, and I had to add a little more vegetable broth in there. Now I'm going to add a little more salt and pepper, and it's to taste. I'm going to do a half a teaspoon of each. I'm going to add in some fresh lime juice. And if you like cilantro, add in some chopped up cilantro. I don't care for it, so put in fresh parsley. And I'm going to give that a stir to get all them seasonings and flavors incorporated together. Alright, this is ready to go. Let's go ahead and fix up a plate and see what we got. Alright guys, let me get in here and try this. I'm going to start with a piece of shrimp first. Shrimp's tender. That cumin and salt and pepper really makes that shrimp delicious. Try some of this rice. I could eat that shrimp just like that. Rice is tender, loaded with flavor. You get that salsa verde coming through, a little bit of heat from the pepper, well seasoned, a little spicy, really delicious. Guys, that was really easy. A one-pan meal, no problem at all. Salsa Verde shrimp and rice. Thanks for watching and supporting me, and remember, love what you eat and eat what you love.